to another episode of the Primer Podcast. My name's William.
And this is Davis. Man, what a day.
What a day.
What an awesome day.
We are at the Studio 503 in Oxnard, California. Which would be our hotel room in Oxnard, California.
Room 503, that's right.
Let's try to make this a good one. Hopefully we're going to be getting some new listeners. But if this is not a good one, go back a couple episodes and
and
catch the ones with Tony Colombini and Holly and Aaron.
There you go.
Those are some pretty good ones. This is a on-the-fly podcast after the Ventura Nationals.
The 11th annual Ventura Nationals.
What
an awesome show, man.
I've said it for years. This is my favorite show of the year. And it just keeps getting better.
It does. I got no complaints, man. No complaints at all. We actually started out and said, Friday, let's get into downtown Ventura, and check out the art show and see what's going on.
Which we haven't done.
Because we never make it.
Something usually gets in the way.
Happens and it doesn't work out, but we made an effort this time, and we
cab ride.
There we go. So
cab ride is cheaper than a DUI,
and it paid off. We saw Aaron Stein briefly, and we hooked up and met Aaron Valencia, the car builder for the 31 Ford that was raffled off today at the very end of the car show. Nice guy, heart of gold, man.
Salt of the earth.
Yeah, just...
I didn't know his story until he was up there at the end of the day, started talking. As far as like why he was doing it, as far as being part of... he grew up in that environment. Was L.A. What's the charity?
I want to say Lost Angels. And there was another one as well. I'm sorry, I forget it right now, but
helping kids on the street.
He was on the street, a dozen years ago, and this is what he likes to do, and he's making it work.
Well,
and he's getting a lot of attention now, and these people are helping him out. So
okay, well, it started off. He was volunteering in soup kitchens and stuff like that to
Skid Row, right? Yeah.
Like pay back. Help pay back. The help that he was given as a kid, but he was also building cars. And it was like, well, how can I put these two together?
A little light bulb went off.
Yeah, and it was like, well, let me build a car to help these charities. And beautiful looking car.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dark green, metallic.
I thought it was black because we saw
super dark green, isn't it? Yeah,
because we saw it was at evening.
Yeah, you go, it's jet black, and it's like, no, it's
a really deep green.
Deep green, right?
With nice white upholstery,
white,
little tuck and roll going on.
Little tuck and roll there.
Some white accents.
Yeah, white wall tires, 5-spoke chrome rims, and let's see, small block Chevy, painted white frame. Everything else chrome.
Just very nice, traditional.
Right, exactly, and it was very clean and worked his ass off to get that thing done.
He got the glass in 2 days ago.
2 days ago, and that was like the finishing thing. And I mean, it's
after he got the glass, and he drove it over to Los Angeles.
Put a bunch of kids in it and took pictures.
Right, put 300-400 miles on it.
400 miles on that car already, and
in like 2 days.
Yeah,
because he had to drive it up here.
He had to drive it up here, right? Exactly.
I was kind of hoping to drive it back to Long Beach.
Needless to say, right? Neither one of us were winners today, so.
But
somebody
the $20 per ticket was well worth it.
Yeah, that's right. Daniel Espinal won the.
Yeah, and he was on his way home.
On his way home in a rental car. That's right.
They had to call him on the
they
cell
called him
phone.
up on the cell phone and said, put him on speaker in front of like 100 people and said,
you need to come back.
Hey, man, you need to turn around and call your insurance adjuster as you come home, too, because now you got add some liability to your premium. So,
but I think this was the first time in how long we've been going to shows? Officially for 3 years. But no, just in general. Officially, we've been going for 3 years, but we've been going to shows for
6 years, man. Easy.
This is one of the first shows that we've been from like start to finish.
Start to finish?
Yeah, 9 to 5.
And we're not a vendor, right? Yeah. Tough, man. We were on our feet for 5 hours.
Yep. But
anybody could be on their feet for 9 hours just looking at all the cool stuff. I mean, it's just cars, motorcycles, vendors, clothing, artwork,
bands.
Yeah, bands.
Take a break, watch a band.
Yeah,
that'll kill
even do
half
that.
an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, right. We're just still wondering because you're going to run out of time. I usually do. It's like I couldn't tell you what band was my favorite or who filled in between. It's like I don't know the order because I was
between that and the DJ. It was just like basically
just
constantly good music,
right? Yeah,
it fit the scene,
and it goes fast. It just totally goes fast, and your day's gone, man.
But it's a totally laid back show. You don't feel like you're working. You don't feel like you're rushing. You're walking around just looking at beautiful cars.
Oh yeah, man. Because they were announcing some of those winners today with the hand painted, customized trophies and the pinstripe and like I just said, hand painted moon discs. It's just like, oh yeah. I talked to that guy earlier today because he saw me shooting pictures.
Okay, but
here's that other guy we went into. It's like you start to go, wow, okay, these people are actually pretty cool because if they talk to you and you're shooting pictures of the car or video, that means it's like they actually took a little pride in what they're doing, and yet they're up on stage at the end of the day and they're getting an award. You're like, yeah, I talked to that guy. I don't really remember his name, but. In the early morning hours, they actually came up to you and started talking to you. I mean, it's like, wow, okay, that's cool.
And then overall, the show has like upped its game a little bit. Because remember back when it was Primer Nationals? The last couple years,
it was pretty. Pretty raw, huh?
I like the rat rods. I like the look, but it was like more of that and a lot more of. Drinking Paps in the morning and doing burnouts at the end of the day.
2 o'clock on the way out.
That Holly and Aaron has really kind of turned it back around to what a really good car show should be. I didn't see any problems. The quality of the cars came up, even if they had the rat rod look.
It wasn't that.
There was a bit more pride and quality into it.
I didn't see a whole lot of
beaters.
Yeah, a lot of rough beater, spider web, freaking welding kind of going on there.
Right.
It's just I can't do it.
So overall, the whole
a little more
show
traditional, I should say.
Right. They've upped their game a little bit.
Right.
And I can't even begin to talk about the cars. I shot 45 minutes worth of video.
They got over 600 photos.
You want to talk?
And then they
I don't even know where to start. There was just so many.
Did you see the actual pedal car contest?
No.
The little.
I didn't see
the little walk-through, drive-through kind of thing.
No, we were in the
for
back,
kids, and
we were on the back side.
Imagine that we were doing something else.
Yeah,
I would have loved that, but I did get some photos of some of the pedal cars, and I think a couple pics of kids in them. But yeah, that was a whole nother addition for this year was a pedal car contest for.
And what other car show does that?
I can't think.
What other car show has an art show the night before with an informal cruise?
Right, exactly. Art show, yeah. Painting and photos and in a downtown original theater.
Yeah.
Downtown setting.
give you something.
And all the cops in downtown Ventura were totally cool, man.
Just kind of did the toot toot.
Little open headers, some straight axle Chevys running around. Nobody seemed to care. It was kind of like, all right, I'm gonna stand in the middle of the street, take pictures and video, and
as long as you're not causing
as long
problems.
as you're not, cocky and being an idiot, it's like no problem.
And that's kind of what this whole show is.
You just do the like, hey, I know you're there, I'm here, and everybody's good.
See, that's what I was saying earlier. That I think with Holly and Aaron getting the car clubs involved and invested in the show, they help police the show, so it doesn't turn into some of the stuff that
something else that gets out of hand.
Right.
Yeah, because that's not good.
Because I mean, there. While back, I mean, there were some sketchy times.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like,
But this year, the other thing about
it's very, very family based.
Noticing about the back lot though, I'd hear that whine of a different engine, and it would be like a 1940s P-51 Mustang flying over the beach. And I was thinking, what the hell is that? Why is that? That's a different pitch. Well, what is that? Because there's
an Oxnard airport. That's probably.
I had no idea they had World War II plane parked over there, or somebody just decided to fly. I've never seen that there in Ventura, man.
And then,
but it added to something for the afternoon of rockabilly music, and you're on the grass shooting photos, and then you hear it. Yeah, you hear an inline engine Allison flying like nearby. You're like, that sounds odd, and then I realize I like that. It's just I can't get over hot rods and flatheads and vintage, and then World War II planes and flying. It was just like I'll spend 3 minutes staring at it in the sky. Ridiculous, but it's just like
back to the cars, man.
I eat it up, man.
The cars.
It was just kind of weird all in one day. It's just odd.
It's like I don't know how to describe what's going on with this show. I mean, there's a definite an eye or a type of car that fits with this show.
1957 for me today.
Okay. But I mean, you can have your 40 Chevy
and the Indian
with every Pep Boys tricked out part on there.
Oh yeah, there was some weird.
Okay,
yeah, okay.
You've got some of that. You've got your early 50s stuff that's just been scalloped and
well thought out.
Okay, massaged.
Yeah, definitely.
Metal massaged and then scalloped, and the metal flake on top. With the patterns in the roof.
Some more subtle than others, right?
Right. And then some of them will have the. I'm going to use the wrong word, but like the doilies, the patterns.
Yeah, I don't remember the name. Right, there's that pattern that.
It's been a long day.
Yes, it's a very long day, but yeah, it's
the doily pattern that
that's
like
all the way
black
through, like
on top of a gray or something like that. That just looks super sweet, and then then you get
a matte finish. Right.
Then you get a lot of kind of bone stalkers. With some Frenched in stuff.
But there was also
with like nice, house of color.
There's some deep color.
Some deep oranges. Some deep greens.
Right.
A lot of
metallic.
Greens.
A lot of greens. Yeah, I noticed that.
Maybe a different color top.
And also not so much deep colors, but there's also a lot of.
They're flat colors.
Right, your satins.
Yeah,
not your standard, not your standard color palette. Right.
Okay, well there's a whole other section of cars that had,
right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
that was awesome, and those are the guys over at Starlight Customs in Torrance, man.
And then you had guys.
I'm kicking my ass for not dropping them a line earlier last year because they've done some really nice work. We've seen them at the Motorama, I think, with a couple of those cars. That 60 Ford Starliner, really cool. I think they even had like orange tinted windows, lowered, just crazy, awesome paintwork going on in that car. But single year body style, that car, 60 Starliner is just, it's sort of post fin craziness, but still subtleness to sculpted when it gets into like early 60s.
It's artwork, man.
But it's just oversized, full-size Ford, and it's a single-year body style, and they just nailed it. And I love that car, but it's just like, I don't think I'd ever want one really, but it's just like I look at it, I go, yeah, that's a hardtop. You know, it's any other car today too. It's like there was a '53 Cadillac that was for sale. I walk up to it and it's like, wow, this is awesome. It's for sale. This car looks rad. What is this? And it's like, it's a hardtop. Right? 9 times out of 10, I look at a car. It's like, this is great. It's what is it? Oh, it's a hardtop.
Well, and then
but there was, what did we see that day? That the $5,500 '59 Edsel Ranger that was for sale, white walls, 2-tone, take me home.
If I would have had
that thing was
cash in my
gone. I
pocket,
think that thing was gone by 2:00.
It should have been gone by 11.
Well, it should have. V8 automatic, had all the interior,
and it ran.
It was. It needed a little.
It had all the trim
help,
parts,
right?
and it had all the glass.
All the glass, no broken glass, all the trim, no dents.
And that's the key. That's the key stuff.
You lower that sucker, but the wife would have loved you. Had a little pink in it.
It was a 2-door.
Right, it was 2-door sedan. Right. Throw the kids in the back. Huge trunk, man. Come on.
And then
$292. You could find parts for that.
Oh, it's a Y block.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of stuff out there.
Sure.
And then think of how many 64 Galaxies we saw that were all done differently.
Oh, wow.
You'd have your
you're picking my brain now. I'm trying to think.
You'd have like your basic primered one.
Oh, okay.
But then you
the guys from the hoods, the car club, the hoods, who somebody put like the permanent sunroof in it. Took out the high beam headlights and custom grill with the
redid
twisted,
the whole grill,
twisted metal grill, right?
But
it looked cool though because it had a custom paint job on it,
right?
And I'm like, it's not spectacular, but actually the paint
was cool.
It looked good, and you kind of look twice at it, like, wait a minute.
Then back
something's missing, but
then
something
back
was added
to a full lowered scalloped, glitter paint.
Okay, deep pearl.
To where like you look at this, what car is this? And you start looking at it, because it's been massaged. Oh, this is a '64 Galaxy that's been worked over. It's that type of show. The quality is up there, and the creativity,
right?
Of the builders, that for the most part, it's no longer like. Okay, Tony, there you go. It's not a top. That's ice.
Yeah, speaking of Tony, we did run into some people today, and we missed some people today, and.
Yeah, I was surprised that we missed. I don't think they were there because we were there all day. We would have seen them. There's a couple car clubs that weren't there.
Oh yeah, couple Long Beach car clubs, right?
I didn't see the Cavaliers.
Mr. Musico.
would have liked to see them. We saw them last year.
Sure, things happen. It's all right.
Couple guys from the Mercifuls were there.
3 guys from the Mercifuls, man. There you go.
Chris,
Jack, and Gordon. There you go, man.
They were nice enough to share their easy up with us for a little bit.
For a few minutes.
They're
good to see them.
Good guys,
Oh yeah, man.
And most of the car club people are good guys. At least all the ones we've run into, because that's the whole point of it. Come out with your cars, have a good time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not be a problem.
But the Merciful guys, man, I get those guys are very cool, laid back, and they the way I look back and I look at those cars, I go, dang, that's a big car, man. Like full-size Cadillac. Where's the Cadillac? A 57, I think, the lavender one.
About there.
I want to say 57. I think it is.
And the green.
I think that's a 57 Pontiac. Right. Star Chief. Another hardtop. I'm telling you, man.
It's a big car. But Tony wasn't there because he's got to run a shop.
Right. You got to be somewhere, sure, man.
BlackDogDepot.com. But good music, tons of cars. Vendors were cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Vendors went out into the parking lot.
That's right. As far as the parking lot, they had cars all the way out to the west, like the west end, over there by the fence.
Yeah. So when
registration was up,
she
man.
Didn't have
Definitely.
the count, but there were more cars this year than there were last year.
Yeah, more cars this year, a little fewer bikes, but bikes, man.
Those bikes were cool,
Bikes
man.
were great. I love looking at those bikes, man. It's just
driving up Friday. We saw a batch of them, and it was like, oh, they're
they're going to the show, man. That's it, man. 4 guys.
They rolled in about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Like, God, dude. They're like. Yeah, they had a long night too. You can tell. It's just like, all right, here we are.
Indian.
But it's kind of cool though, because it's like you show up a little bit later, and there's always room. Because it's like I have a bike. It's like a car where it's like you're set with a certain spot in a certain area. So it's like you guys are always up on the curb somewhere on the main drag.
Well, and.
Years past they've been on the grass, like double road over, but.
Well, and that was another thing. When we pulled in, like 9 o'clock, parking lot was empty of cars coming in.
Right.
For the show.
Registered cars, right.
And it was like, oh, because, fishes come down.
And we wait.
And you just go through line.
We wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh, way longer than that.
Yeah.
And
somebody running around.
It bleeds over because some jackass thinks that they can bring in booze. It's like,
come on, really?
It's just compounds and compounds. Show opens up at 9. There's still a line of cars waiting to get into the show, by 9:30. So when we pull up at 9,
it's like nothing.
There's
no
nothing.
Cars.
It's like, oh, this is good news or bad news.
It's
good news because everything just went.
Everything
smooth.
when you walk in, like, well, there's everybody.
Yep. You had a couple stragglers coming.
Yeah,
in.
But I mean, it's not like
but it wasn't the line that there
it wasn't
been in the past.
Before, right? It was right down the center of the parking lot. But yeah, the guy with the 47 Indian. Interesting conversation, right? I bought that back in the mid '80s for $10,000 when they were affordable.
Can't get that now.
Oh no, it's totally over. But man, But he did mention too that. And I didn't know this. Something else I learned today was that, aside from Indian motorcycles coming back and becoming Indian again was that there's somebody who's making a Crocker motorcycle, like a reproduction, short runs. I believe he said it was in Northern California, but
okay,
Crocker.
That's when I started rolling
yeah,
up.
I think
you guys were talking about something.
It's like a different language. Yeah, Crocker was, I believe, I want to say production probably for like 3-4 years, if that, and I think they got absorbed by Indian. This is, I think, pre-war, but Crocker bikes are like super rare. And when he mentioned that, I was like, the eyebrow goes up. I'm like, oh, that's. It was just kind of like one of those. Yeah, now you're talking about like a 20-year single malt Scotch. It's just like, yeah, that's out of our hands. But it's like, oh, I can appreciate that. But yeah, it was just like the nod, like, well, I have an Indian and you don't. It's just like,
and then
okay, I'm at 47. I'd be like, it was awesome. I love to see that. And I told him, I said, it's not this. The old ones are not like the new ones, man. He said, you're right. It's just, you're happy, but you're at the same time, you're like, nah, I'd be better. I'll just find the one that was original. Because it's like, the proportions are just better, man.
Well, it's like the new Triumphs.
With electric start or something like that. You're just like,
it's
yeah.
It's new.
I can kind of get it, but the time you get done,
they did do a good job with the styling on those.
I think they did a better job. I mean,
they look good.
I had to do a double take on it and go, I think that is a new one, right?
Well, you got to look at which side of the brake pedal is.
See,
it's like, oh, electric start,
right?
But they did do a good job on
okay,
those.
all right. But at some point you would.
It's not like
I don't think you would do. Right, you wouldn't just go like, all right, I want that one in blue or that one in black off the floor. But then once you got it, you would go, okay, and then after about 2 weeks, you go like, and you know what? I think I want to have do this or do a rigid frame or some kind, or you know what I'm saying? It's like, I think you would start to change it after a while. It's just like, like your car. I mean,
okay,
like,
but this guy's Indian was sweet. He bought it, did nothing to it.
Did nothing to it. He got it running, did nothing to it.
Okay,
really.
he upgraded the electrical.
Yeah, he
or
okay.
fixed.
All right.
Fixed it.
Yeah, he got it running though.
Which is probably just wrapping black tape
just
around.
Like, right. That's us putting in new points in a distributor. I mean, come on.
And he just rides it.
Yeah.
It's got some dirt.
It's got rust, a little bit of rust, a little dirt.
The guy said he drove up with.
He did not, like go through the engine and take it all apart, and you could just tell. He got it running, and he's running it, and that's it. And it sounds great, and
that old Harley that he rode up with.
Yeah, I think it was like
it looks like a beater.
Was that a knuckle? I think it was a knucklehead.
But that thing was awesome.
Oh well, yeah. Well, there was the chopper or the other one.
No, just.
Oh, okay. I think that was a knucklehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta get re-schooled on Harley, but I don't care.
It was old, tons of patina.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, that guy. All right, now I know what you're talking about. Right.
You can tell he's just been driving the S out of it for years.
He didn't care, right. It's right up there with that 36 Chief that's in Tony's shop, the one that's not for sale. And the one I said, he sent the photo out. Yeah, dude.
If you got it up, it's for sale.
But I'd pay more for that bike than I would.
You'd have to mortgage your house.
Yeah, man.
But speaking of bikes,
but that was the one thing I would look at. It was like, there's the pinup girl, but then like, wait, that's an Indian. I mean, it took like 2 seconds, and it was like, forget the girl. I was looking at the bike. Whoop. Yeah, that's right, man. 36 Indian. I'd get rid of all that junk that was on that bike, put the original fenders on and chain guard. That would be a better looking bike.
Did it have the hand shift?
Just me. I'm sure it did, but I don't remember which side it was on. But that was an old bike, like you said. It was Steve McQueen wanted that bike, so the guy who owns it is probably...
Because there's different conversions as far 60s. As, shifting, clutch, shift.
Indian's gas on the left. You shift on the right. But the guy who had the 47, he had a shifter on the left. And then gas is on the right.
Okay, and then there's sometimes
where your clutch is on the left.
Yeah, and then there's sometimes where
that's why there's a rod that goes
through, that goes through the frame, right. And
that's
I didn't notice, or okay, I didn't take notice. And then you weren't there. But when I was looking at the bikes, you were off talking to somebody else. Saw Ryan.
Oh, Ryan McQuiston from
McQuiston
Bikes. What did he say? Did he square you up today or what, man?
Well,
you didn't tell me about that.
I was shooting video and kind of tapped me on the shoulder. And I saw his bike.
That's right. You mentioned
earlier.
That, and you said, "Oh, he's here."
It was like, he tapped me on the shoulder. I'm like, "Oh, Ryan, I was really hoping I was not going to see you here." It's like, I know. He's like, bring it in. It's like, man, I don't have the cash. Especially over the past couple few weekends.
You're telling me, man.
And he's all, bring it in. You can make payments on it. And I'm like, the tires are flat.
Does he want to do like an interview or a?
I didn't talk to him about that.
Oh, okay. I'd be interested in hearing that or seeing something of that, man. That'd be cool.
Do a shop. We can totally do a shop tour.
Right.
But the bike's been sitting, so
that's just you, though.
I know. But the bike's been sitting. So like when I go to move it, it's like get it off these flat spots.
Man. The more you move it, the more guilty you feel.
Yeah,
exactly. It gets heavier, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I hate that.
It's like because saw him in Eke and Iron. He said the same thing. He's like, bring it in.
That's right. That was in June.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not 50. But it was the same thing. It's like, yeah, man, I know. I feel so guilty about it that I got to get this thing going. And he's like, it's the end of summer. You haven't been riding it. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Did you even start it?
No, I haven't. I pulled the battery out.
Well, yeah, you recharged it.
Well, I didn't want the batteries just sitting there sitting dead.
Well, no, that's why you pulled it out.
Man. But it's like,
what are you doing tomorrow?
I'm shooting photos for junkyardfind.com.
You can sell some parts.
Yeah, because the photo I have up there is just like this bucket of parts.
Yeah,
for a 68
that'll work for me, right? Yeah. Look at this guy's bucket of parts.
Bucket of parts.
I wonder why. Is the whole bucket like $10 or what?
$10, $20 or something like that.
The bucket of parts.
But bunch of 68 Galaxy.
God, man.
Window parts.
That's tough.
But if you need them, if you got a 68 four-door,
sure, I know.
Who else has them?
I don't know anybody has a 68 Galaxy, man.
Nobody has a 68
four-door.
Which leads me to.
But it's free to list.
Oh yeah, junkyardfind.com. For the seller and the buyer, no fees whatsoever. The site gets their they get their dollars off of advertising.
There you go.
Buy and sell, get rid of eBay.
Yeah, it was cool to see Jeff today and hang out and borrow the shade.
Shade is good.
Shade is good. Yeah, he had a good spot today. Thanks, Jeff.
But it really wasn't as hot as it has been in the past. Sometimes.
No, it was. Man, I think it was dialed in pretty awesome. Because I think last year, I just about died out there.
Well, last year we were shooting pin-up girls at
asphalt and
that was
that was tough.
Everyone's just like dripping sweat.
That was so nasty.
Makeup's just.
This year was like okay.
Okay, granted, it was like probably like 81.
It wasn't that hot, man. It was like 78.
Okay, 3 degrees off.
Trust me, man.
Okay, but there was a little bit of breeze.
It was.
But
it was
pretty
perfect, man. I'm still tired, but it was perfect.
Didn't get a haircut or shave.
No,
those guys weren't going.
No, not really much in the culinary talents of vendors today. But
if you wanted a T-shirt,
purse for your girlfriend, wife,
parasol.
There you go.
There was plenty of that type of stuff. Plenty of
Pendleton shirts,
signs, Pendleton style shirts.
Right.
Yeah. Which was all good.
Yeah, lots to do. Some artwork, some pinstripers out there today. Bow Monster was out there today.
Which Bow Monster was. He did all the artwork for the show.
For the show and for the T-shirt. Sold out of the T-shirts, man. I'm out of shirt again.
Yeah, but that Bow Monster guy.
I've never
he's
owned.
Amazing.
I've never owned a Ventura Nationals or Primer Nationals T-shirt. Last year I forgot to get one. This year I go get one, and they're like, "Sorry, dude, sold out."
Well, like my 2:00 pizza.
Sold out, man. Sold out. Sorry, no more pies for you.
Had to go get.
You had to get yourself a little burrito.
Which I was sketchy on because like 2 or 3 years ago
you had some bad experience,
man. Bad mojo.
That was bad burrito mojo. Yeah.
It was the same company, so I was scared.
It was the same guy. All right, you had to do the double take and watch the guy with the folding up the old burrito there. The little tortilla. Tortilla Joe.
I won't get into it, but but when a long-term vegetarian gets a bite of chicken, it ain't good.
Yeah. But on the other side of Burrito Town, there was not too far was Bill Hines.
Yeah.
On the
Batwing.
The Batwing car. I believe it's called the Batwing. Man, I did not expect to see him sitting in the car, smoking a cigar, checking his phone. I mean, that was like, all right.
We saw him at Moon Eyes.
We saw him at
the Moon Eyes Xmas show like 2 years ago.
Maybe, yeah.
He was in the red one.
Oh, he was in the red car. That's right. One? I forget the name of that car. And then he was at Gene Winfield's open house last year.
Then he had some health issues.
And he was laid up for quite a while. So a lot of people came up to him and said, "Good to see you out here today." And,
unfortunately, it's...
He looked pretty good, though. I mean, come on, man.
He looked good.
I would not expect to see that guy. I mean... For being 90 plus years old,
I think he's 92.
So, I mean, still sporting the look and the whole bit. And
I ain't gonna live to 92.
Only in your heart, William. Well, are you gonna do? Right.
Okay, but got to shake his hand.
Oh yeah, wouldn't
take a picture?
Sure, why not?
Cigar.
Trademark.
Trademark cigar. Great. Okay. We heard some talk about stuff, but as far as we know, we got to meet a legend.
Yeah, I didn't really spot anybody else there today. I mean, I did a lot of double takes on people, but I wasn't sure. So, as far as customizers or
didn't see.
Oh wait, I think I saw Robert Williams. I believe I saw Robert Williams briefly. I couldn't tell you. It was brief.
From what I saw,
usually we see him at. Yeah, I think so. The last time I think I saw him was over at the Antique Nationals 2 years ago. So I don't know.
But we didn't see a few celebs that we normally do.
And I think he was at the LA Roadster show. We saw his car, but didn't see him. So
we didn't see Gene Winfield.
No, he wasn't there this time. That's all right.
Last year we saw Piero and Trace.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah.
Which, that doesn't mean much. It's a big show.
Jeez, so much going on out there. Did run into Manny Figueroa with the shoebox Ford that was on the cover of Rod Custom Magazine a couple months ago. Great guy. Also does drag racing for PSCA Outlaw 8.5 in his mid-90s Ford Mustang. Man, that guy is hilarious. He was the one doing the announcements, announcing the one of the trophies for the car clubs from one of the winners. Right. Yeah. He was the one I was talking to for a while there.
Yeah, thanks.
I always run into him.
Thanks for introducing.
Right.
Right. I met him like
He's the one we interviewed at Moon Eyes fight like 3 years ago, and you can see the one who says, "Yeah, I still like check you guys out on Instagram." But I'm like, help us out, bro. Cool guy. I mean, I mean the classic car. I mean that car is. He's got an eye for detail, and everything is. I love it because he's all Ford, shoebox Ford and Mustang, and he does drag racing, and it's all out or balls out all the time. And he knows his shit. So it's just like you're gonna have to edit that. But yeah, it's just like I drove the car. I did a burnout. I lit the car up. I caught the car. Started the back tires on the car caught on fire for this photo shoot for the cover of the magazine with Tim Sutton, who shot photos, who we've interviewed way back with Piero.
That was 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. He was doing. He did a burnout down at the open house. I think it was last year down at Noble Fabrications, I believe. They had the open house last year from this event, and Rob Fortier somehow got a photo of it or found out about it, and so they contacted him, and they did the photo shoot again, and he said they lit it up on a street, and just a public street. Safety first, he goes, just lit it up with the bias flies. It's just like let it roll, and the car's just it's already slammed down on the ground. There's still just heat everywhere, and there's already rubber caked up in the wheel wells because he's always every once in a while he gets on it. So it's it's a hot rodder, but at the same time he's a drag racer, and that guy moves, man. So PSCA, Manny Figueroa, awesome. It was good to see him. The guy's hilarious. And we also ran into Kristen Klein, Grease Girl, GreaseGirl.com.
She also does work with. She used to be the president of Gasoline Girls.
Right.
Car Club. She's got an active blog on My Ride Is Me, which Chris Pike, that's right. Another good site.
Yeah, check it out, man. We'll probably running him to SEMA this year too as well. So
if you're doing a build, if you want to do a blog, like on your build or on your ride, it's a perfect place for it. It's kind of like social media for car guys. without getting into like Hub Garage. Hub Garage is more like event stuff. Kind of.
My Right Is Me is more.
It's a little more personal.
It's more like you and your pictures and.
You and your ride.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you didn't want to host your own blog site, and you just posted up your stuff on his site. I mean, basically, it's like somebody else is doing the same thing. So something similar, but yeah, it was cool to run into her. She's working on stuff, and she's got a 1955 Studebaker Commander, I believe. Obviously had issues. She put the small block Chevy in and hit problems with brakes.
And then her husband Ethan,
who we didn't really meet, but he was
running around looking for somebody.
Right? Yeah, and they're also working on I think it's 61, 62 Falcon, something with a 6-cylinder.
Yeah,
and so. Kind of one of those issues that we got two things going on, and then something else came up and unplanned.
One,
exactly right.
Lasted too long. Start the other. Now we've got two
juggling projects, man. Who isn't, right? You got two. I got two.
Well, if you want to add it in the house, I got
2.5. Wait, which one's the half? Happy wife, happy life.
Oh,
that's right, man. I was painting this last week, man.
Well,
more to come. And getting parts for the Mustang, dude. Telling you, man.
Well, for regular listeners,
pain in the ass.
Got the insulation taken out of the.
Oh yeah, good time of the year for that.
Out of the house,
sweat
rat's nest and stuff like that.
Oh, good times.
The guys were out there, messed up some electrical stuff.
I don't know anything about electrical. I don't know why that did that. Exactly. What's the rule? What's the rule, William?
Be home while they're doing their work.
There you go, man.
But if I was home, there was nothing I could have done.
Yeah, you could have pointed your finger at them, and
okay,
you're not leaving until this gets fixed. Who's your boss?
Well,
what's the phone number? I'm calling right now.
Unfortunately,
you get back in that attic and do what you need to do. I'm going to call.
Unfortunately, after they knocked out 2 circuits. My wife texted me. It's like, yeah, a couple things aren't working. I told me you could fix it.
No, I'm not fixing jack, dude. They broke it, man.
Like, no, they fixed
right.
It.
That would be like, right, the Honda dealer guy broke something on my Honda. I told them you could fix it, right? Yeah. No.
Because they said it's like, there's a couple wires, wire nuts up there that were kind of loose. I started thinking, it's like, wow, there's
beyond reasonable doubt.
There's no wire nuts up there. Other than the low voltage, doorbell.
That's a load of crap, man.
It's like,
wait a minute.
It's like, I know it's knob and tube, but everything's in a box. And it's like, no, tell them they got to fix it. So I get home. There's already one electrician there. He couldn't do it.
Jeez, dude.
Second guy comes out. He's up there for like 2 hours. There's no insulation. It's hot up there. He's sweating. I'm just feeding him waters. Just like, here you go, man. It's dark. He can't find it. I had gone up there just looking for obvious. I wasn't going to fix it. It's like, it's not my problem. They broke it. They fix it. But I'll take a look. I'll see what's doing. Plus, I was looking to see if as far as how much I was going to rewire myself. But there was one box up there that there was probably 7 wires going into this one box.
Whoa.
there was Romex. There was the dry brittle stuff from
cloth wire.
Cloth wire from 1920.
Somebody just said that's good. That'll work.
With no connector clamps, no nothing.
Just peel it back and wrap it.
I opened it up.
Oh man!
Before the other electrician came up.
Pandora's box.
And I opened it up.
And Williams' box.
And I looked at him like, I ain't touching this. It's like, I know this is where the problem is.
Wow.
But I know electrical, but it's like, this will take me days to figure out. And I was like,
somebody else screwed it up. You take care of this.
Right. So I just took the screwdriver and I just closed it back up. Then we were in Catalina. When we got back, I took a day off from work. Guy got up there, with two other guys, found the problem. They were just taping. They were just taping stuff up, But one guy was good. He was just down there, tracked the problem, and everything's good. Ultimately, because it's a 1920 house, you look up there. There's burn marks on the joists.
Could just be a cigarette.
Yeah.
I have cigarette marks on my hardwood floors.
But everything's working. The rats are gone.
Oh. No little pitter patter at night.
No more little pitter patter at night. But
the little families are all gone.
But we're gonna go about. I haven't gotten the estimate yet, but
man.
Probably looking about $15,000 in debt.
Oh, wow!
Just to get the whole thing upgraded. Get everything to today's codes.
Just like this light sensor here behind us.
Okay, no, I ain't.
Oh yeah,
no occupants.
A big, 14-inch dome light up there looks great.
Yeah, but
that'll work in your house.
The GFCIs, the new ground fault breakers.
Jeez, man.
Getting stuff through the walls.
Dim lit, those. The 20 equals 60 watt light bulbs. I don't know why they tell you that, because it reminds me of like the days of early math when I was in math class, when they would do like the greater than, less than, the congruent is equal value.
Right.
But
where are you getting at?
When you go buy a light bulb now, it would say like 20 equals 60, or 20 equals 40, or 40 equals 60.
You talking about LED stuff?
Yeah, when you go get like, see?
That's a whole nother issue.
Yeah, so. But that's what comes to my mind. It's like, how could 40 equal 60?
I don't know.
Do you believe everything you see in print?
No.
See? That's what I'm saying.
So what's going on? Okay, next weekend.
Weekend, what do we have?
Well, Belmont Car Show.
That's probably you.
I ain't taking photos.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be there.
That's
not my thing, man.
That's a
take the Galaxy.
Walk around with the wife. And
why don't you take the Galaxy and get it there? Get in line at 4 a.m.
F that.
Yeah, okay, be at the end of the street then. Okay.
That's get your kettle corn and just
walk your dog. Go get a dog. Go rent a dog. Lots of dogs. The dogs today too.
The cats we have left won't go on a leash. So
just put a sign that says, "No, this is a dog." Some jackal will believe you.
Service cat, man.
Service cat.
Put him in a backpack. Service cat.
Service cat.
The amount of service dogs we've seen in the past few days.
We were lighting the way for a new frontier, man. There's
coming next.
There's a new business niche.
Hey,
ooh, service cat. Yeah, that's right. It's a therapy cat.
Hey,
doesn't talk back, man. It loves me.
We're flying to Oakland in January.
Amen, brother. We're going to Turlock, man. It's Turlock Swap Meet. God, amen.
Hey,
it's overdue, man.
If I had Buster or Floppy with me, I'd have a much better time on the plane.
Sitting by yourself, because I ain't sitting next to you, man. Forget that, dude.
Okay, service Floppy. Cat, man.
Floppy on my lap, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She'll calm you right down. Service cat.
That's awesome. The Maker's Mark calms you down too, William.
Yeah.
Anyway, we digress, man. Come on.
Long Beach Airport's got some good beers now. They've redone it.
Thank God.
Get loaded at 6 a.m. for a 7 a.m. flight.
So after that, we're pulling the 6-cylinder out of the Mustang and gonna transfer that over to somebody who needs a 6-cylinder engine and get started with some conversion techniques and tips and tricks and some tech videos, and we'll go from there. And I look forward to that, and that'll be cool.
Start of a big project.
Oh, it's gonna be huge. So.
Weekend after that, it's Japanese classic car show.
Yeah, looking forward to that. That should be good. That show gets bigger every year.
Super killer.
And, you know, they're also expanding. I mentioned this earlier. They're expanding the years for the car show for
the span of years.
Yeah, span of years. Thank you. And I think they're actually getting up into the Miata. I believe.
I don't know.
So
I don't know much.
You're getting into like 85, 87.
I don't know much about the Japanese stuff, but it's just cool.
And they're supposed to have, I believe, the designer for the Miata as well is going to be there, as well as somebody from BRE Racing. Oh, I can't remember the name. Next time I'll have that information, man, because it's pretty cool. And I know Adam Carolla has one of the cars for that racing team, so it should be cool.
Which is red, white, and blue.
Right. It's one of the. I don't know if it's a 710 or if it's a
510.
I don't think it's a 510 sedan.
Regardless, that stuff's just cool. You know.
Yeah, but I'm getting tactical on it. Yeah, I love that stuff. I love Datsun 510s. Fair ladies.
I don't. The fair lady stuff.
Oh man.
I hardly know what I'm looking at, but it's like
Skylines.
You know, it's like
Skylines are money, man.
It's like
dig it.
There's some of that stuff looks like stuff that was on a Falcon or a 59 truck.
Yeah, but they're kind of.
But slightly different. It's like you tell their influence. And it's like
micro, Weber intakes and
the
side drafts,
the dual Webers,
inline sixes with all that stuff.
The rotary engines.
Oh yeah,
and then
they have their own sound.
Also going on is the cruising for a Cure show the same day.
Right, exactly. But
which is another great show. You just can't be two places at the same time.
Right? But maybe next year we'll take the Galaxy out for that because it has a decent paint job.
I'll go for that.
And Coronado Speed Fest is the week before. So
the week before, or the week
before Japanese Classic Car Show. So it's either going to be the Saturday or the Sunday. I have a feeling it's going to be on the Saturday. So that'll be a
rich white guys.
Oh man,
with tons of money.
I'm down. We'll be there at 7 a.m. We'll get our press passes and we'll be shooting photos, 1,000 photos for continuous shutter for some vintage classic racing on the base down there in Coronado. It's great. I love that stuff.
Just tons of just.
I mean, next year we'll go to Pebble Beach, man.
Okay.
I'll try to hook that up and get us something so we can stay there for 3 days. The highlights of Pebble Beach racing, auction, whatever, because we got a lead on press passes and we need to do it, because I will give up something else to do Pebble Beach at least once in my life. And we'll try to hook up with Jay Ward, who goes every year, so always a good time.
Not a problem.
I'm twisting your arm, aren't I?
Ow!
Ouch!
Ow!
Ouch! We may have to give up Bonneville though, so I don't know. Ooh! But Bonneville got bumped this year. It got bumped back, right? Because they had issues with weather. So you never know. So much to do, so little time. But the opportunities are growing.
With my luck, I was pushing it. It's like,
that's right. Your luck today didn't really work out, did it? No.
Bad luck is like,
bad luck. That's it.
It's over. Alrighty,
just like this podcast. All right. Hey, we'll try to get Aaron Valencia, who built the 31 Roadster. He wants to follow up with a shop tour and a podcast, as well as Holly and Aaron Stein
with a little follow-up.
Post show follow-up from today. Looking forward to that. Probably going to be in the next 3-4 weeks.
SEMA's coming up.
SEMA, oh man, tons of stuff coming up for SEMA.
We're working on that.
So
hopefully there'll be tons of stuff for that.
We'll make something work, man.
Yep. We're doing the email blast. See what comes back.
We're gonna put something together. We'll make something work, and that'll be it. So, I mean, that's gonna be like tomorrow.
Right. So if you're going to SEMA, if you're going to Japanese Classic Car Show, if you're going to Coronado, toss us an email at primerpodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up on Facebook.
Yeah.
We've got some.
Check out the photos from today.
Few more likes.
Great stuff.
Thank you. The Instagram is slow, to say the least. But I'm starting. I don't even know what it is.
All right, so we're working on it. There's always room for improvement. All right, cool.
I don't know if you like it or whatever it is. Follow us there. Davis is starting to do some Twitter stuff.
That's true.
We're working on a revamp on the website.
Oh man, we gotta redo the website. Lots of stuff coming up this next year. So
we got tons of content coming up. We keep saying, I can't wait for the downtime where I can get something done.
There's no downtime, man.
It doesn't seem to happen.
Oh, dude.
So until next time, which is
probably next couple of weeks.
2 weeks from now.
Sure.
My name's William.
This is Davis, man. All right. Great weekend, man.
From Oxnard.
Oxnard.
Don't skip on the primer.
I know I did choose, but there'll be no